Many people often feel lost and confused, like they're wandering in unfamiliar territory. This deep sense of disorientation raises questions. What is this feeling, and why do we experience it? It's like everything in our lives suddenly loses meaning and direction. We struggle with the unsettling realization that even our once clear goals no longer guide us. It's like standing at a crossroads, unsure which way to go. Think of it like trying to find a friend's house but ending up on strange streets with no recognizable landmarks. In times like these, seeking guidance is crucial. Just as you'd ask for directions when lost, finding clarity in life's uncertainties requires a similar approach. You have to figure out where you are before deciding where to go next. The key to navigating life's challenges is understanding our goals and honestly assessing our situation. By comparing our dreams with reality, we begin to see our purpose and identity more clearly, lighting the way forward. In the pursuit of fairness and unity, people often find themselves thinking about how close their ideals are to what they actually do every day. This self-reflection shows the real difficulties that stop them from living up to these values. When faced with tough times, one might wonder how to turn these hopes into things they can actually do. Nowadays, society seems to lack clear aims or where it's going. At the same time, many people feel disconnected from who they really are, unsure of where they fit in the world or what they really need. So, trying to live out fairness and unity means looking closely at both how society works and what's going on in each person's life. Once I've figured out where I want to go, I take a moment to think about where I currently stand in relation to that goal. This involves spotting any gaps, figuring out what I need to work on or build up, and planning out the steps I need to take to move forward. Without this comparison, I wouldn't have a way to measure how well I'm doing. I could be doing great, struggling a lot, or somewhere in between, without any clear context. When there aren't clear boundaries, points of reference, or signs pointing towards our destination in life, it's easy to feel lost. Even if we're following society's expectations about education, work, money, owning a home and having a family, we might still feel confused because we don't have a clear path or criteria to evaluate our journey.
As we find ourselves at the crossroads of our lives, we're faced with profound questions about our existence. Our children, whom we've nurtured, are now stepping into adulthood, starting their own journeys. This leaves us contemplating the purpose and direction of our own lives. At this critical moment, we're urged to deeply consider the challenges we've faced, the moments of grace we've encountered, and the spiritual legacy we've contributed to the world. However, the conventional teachings often leave us feeling spiritually unsatisfied, with gaps in our hopes and spiritual longings. It's our responsibility, then, to explore a more meaningful and sacred path, a journey towards spiritual fulfillment and connection with God, going beyond just tending to our physical needs. As we journey through life, we often encounter its complexities that can obscure the path of goodness, leaving us feeling lost in a sea of uncertainty. The search for a higher purpose can feel difficult, leaving us yearning for clarity amidst the chaos of life. Imagine the last moments of your stay on earth, a moment of deep reflection where your soul is on the brink of eternity. In this sacred reflection, think about the essence you strive to embody, the culmination of your spiritual journey. What virtues would you hope to show? Surely it's a sincere desire to be a vessel of faith, integrity, and grace. To pass away with a heart free from wrongdoing, having dedicated yourself to serving others in line with God's will. To leave behind a legacy that reflects the divine love and compassion, a testament to the sacred bond between humanity and the Creator. This is the earnest hope of every devout soul, to follow the path of the righteous, guided by the eternal light of divine wisdom, and to find comfort in the promise of eternal salvation.
Are you eager to uncover the essence of your existence? Deep within you lies a purpose waiting to be discovered. Among the many possibilities, what deeper truths are yet to be revealed? Let's think back on our previous conversation. Think not only about the path you're meant to follow, but also about the profound significance of where that path leads. Imagine your greatest accomplishment vividly, letting your mind dwell on that future reality and allow your actions to be guided toward making it a reality. Doesn't this reflection bring a sense of complexity? Interestingly, this story echoes throughout the human experience. Each of us, despite our different goals and careers, is on a similar search for meaning and fulfillment through God. Keep in mind that when we consciously direct our efforts, we shape the outcomes we desire. While coal and diamonds may share a common origin, it is through careful organization and refinement that one transforms into a brilliant gem. Therefore, let us not only consider the destination of our journey, but also the potential for transformation inherent within the journey itself. When we strive to improve our lives, it's like unlocking hidden potential, turning something ordinary into something extraordinary. Each of us has the ability to shine brightly, just like coal holds the potential to become a diamond. God has given each of us a special purpose, a goal that we naturally move towards. Even though our paths may differ, the desire for personal fulfillment is something we all share. Now, picture yourself as someone who wants to make the world a better place through writing. Writing becomes your way of expressing yourself and making a positive impact on society. But despite knowing this, you find yourself stuck when it comes to taking action. What's causing this feeling of being stuck, this habit of putting things off? When you express your desire to make a positive impact through writing, it's crucial to understand that it's not just about having the aspiration. It's about developing the essential habits that will help you achieve your goals. This means being consistent, staying focused, and maintaining discipline. The key is to start small. For example, commit to writing just one page every day, even if you end up throwing it away. The point is to get into the habit of writing regularly. Yes, your early attempts might not be great, but the important thing is that you're making the effort and not giving up. Every day that you keep at it, you're making progress. You might start with something rough, but as you continue to push yourself, you'll find that your writing improves. Eventually, you'll reach a point where your writing is good enough to make a difference. The journey to becoming a better writer is about taking small steps every day and never giving up on your goal. It's only natural to want to do well right from the start, isn't it? Getting good at something requires sticking to it and putting in a lot of effort. Right now, what's most important is staying strong mentally and keeping up with consistent action. To put it simply, I've decided to keep a steady pace in my physical activities, not going too fast or slowing down. That's the basic idea here. At first, the work might not be perfect. It might even seem a bit silly. But if we push through that initial resistance, we can make progress. It's a slow process, a little more tomorrow, and then even more the day after.
When trying to change things in the world, it's not just about saying, I want to make a difference, but it's more about accepting what life brings at the moment. If there's a chance to write, then writing is the best thing to do. But if the situation requires cleaning a floor or sweeping a street to help in the bigger picture of life, then these tasks are taken on with the same level of dedication. My purpose is clearly to represent humanity. In all cases, I do my best to fulfill this purpose, adapting to the needs of each situation, with a commitment to serving people in the name of God. Consider the journey of a skilled artisan, refining their skills over the years until unforeseen events change the course of their career. As they reach a certain stage in life, they realize their hands no longer possess the nimbleness needed for their chosen craft. What used to flow effortlessly from their fingertips now requires tremendous effort, leaving them at a crossroads where continuing seems unlikely. These moments, while not common, serve as reminders of life's unpredictability. They remind us that our vocations are not set in stone, but instead adapt to the ever-changing circumstances of life. In this story, the heart of one's calling goes beyond the specific tasks involved. It lies in a deep-seated commitment to serve, whether through artistic expression, humanitarian work, or any pursuit where skills and passions intersect with the needs of the world. Faced with the possibility of giving up their primary way of contributing, the individual's determination to serve remains unwavering. They understand that true devotion to their calling means being flexible and resilient in the face of challenges.
Just as a skilled navigator adjusts his course when encountering unexpected obstacles, they pivot, seeking new ways to express their desire to make a difference. At the core of this mindset is a steadfast dedication to service, regardless of the tools available. Whether it's through writing, acts of kindness, or any other means, the impulse to serve persists, propelling individuals forward in their search for meaning and satisfaction. The idea of vocation goes beyond just a job. It's about feeling a deep sense of purpose that reaches beyond our work lives. Originating from the Latin word vox, meaning voice, vocation represents a strong inner calling that drives us to reach our highest potential and become more aware of our surroundings. It's about dedicating ourselves to doing good and being ready to help others, no matter what situation we find ourselves in. Even if one path is blocked, the core of our vocation remains, guiding us to find other ways to be of service. Whether it's through writing or other forms of contribution, the essence of vocation stays strong. Even when faced with challenges, those dedicated to their vocation keep serving others, adapting to life's ups and downs with resilience. This enduring commitment to helping others, lasting as long as life itself, truly embodies the essence of God. It's interesting how we often lean towards looking out for ourselves when we think about what we bring to the world. We tend to focus more on what makes us happy rather than what's really needed out there. But sometimes what society needs becomes more important than what we want individually. Take my experience in the education field, for example. Even though I was really passionate about various forms of art, life pushed me towards teaching instead. I had dreams of diving deeper into art, but reality had other plans for me. Despite my initial doubts, I found myself really getting into teaching. While the idea of pursuing my own interests was tempting, I realized that helping students learn and grow became my main goal. Seeing them progress and learn brought me a lot of satisfaction and purpose, even if it meant putting my personal passions on hold. Teaching showed me that I have a responsibility to give back to the community and help shape the future. So even though my journey took a different route than I expected, I found fulfillment in the world of education. It taught me that sometimes we end up where we're needed most, even if it's not where we originally planned to go. I wouldn't turn down the opportunity to teach, as doing so would mean stagnation without contribution. Life has graciously presented me with the chance to impart knowledge, and I am prepared to embrace it wholeheartedly.
Indeed, the course of life often leads to unexpected turns, and you must remain open to the possibilities that lie ahead. With each step, you're reminded of the mysteries unfolding around you, showing you the wisdom inherent in existence. My commitment isn't just about reaching a final destination, but also about learning from the examples set by those who've walked this path before me. If I face challenges along the way, I trust in a higher power, believing that there are many ways for me to grow spiritually. With a firm belief, I continue on, accepting the highs and lows of life as part of a greater plan. Like a dedicated follower, I approach each obstacle with respect, relying on the guidance I believe is there. Understanding that life is ever-changing, I acknowledge that the journey to spiritual fulfillment is a complex yet beautiful experience. In every trial and triumph, I take comfort in the thought that I'm part of something bigger, moving towards a love that's eternal. As I look back on my journey, I'm thankful for the ups and downs that have brought me to this point. Each day spent helping others has been a blessing, reminding me of how important it is to give back to our community. As I navigate life's uncertainties, I find comfort in prayer, knowing that there's a higher power guiding me. So, with a grateful heart, I invite you to pray with me as we seek guidance and strength for what lies ahead. Dear Divine Creator, in our wandering and confusion, we turn to you seeking guidance and clarity. There are moments when the path ahead seems uncertain and our hearts are heavy with questions about our purpose and direction. Grant us the wisdom to understand the deep yearnings of our souls, to recognize that within life's complexities, there lies a sacred path waiting to be discovered. Help us to discern the difference between the fleeting desires of the world and the eternal truths that lead us closer to. As we stand at the crossroads of our lives, facing challenges and uncertainties, we seek strength and courage from you.
While teaching may be my current focus, it doesn't necessarily determine my future pursuits. Perhaps down the line, my path may diverge towards guiding others in the art of teaching, but such decisions are subject to change. We contemplate the legacy we wish to leave behind, not just in the material world, but in the spiritual realm as well. Guide us, O Lord, in our search for meaning and fulfillment. Help us to see beyond the surface of our desires and ambitions, and to delve deeper into the essence of our existence. May our journey be one of transformation, where we strive to shine brightly with the virtues of faith, integrity, and grace. In times of doubt and hesitation, remind us that even the smallest steps forward are progress towards our goals. Grant us the perseverance to stay the course, to remain steadfast in our commitment to serving others in accordance with your will. As we navigate the twists and turns of life, may we never lose sight of the true calling of our hearts. Whether it be through writing, acts of kindness, or any other means, let us be instruments of your love and compassion in the world. Bless us, O Lord, with the clarity to see our purpose and the courage to follow where it leads. For in you we find our true fulfillment and eternal salvation. Amen. Thank you deeply for walking alongside us until this moment. Your steadfast presence and commitment mean the world to us, beyond what words can capture. If these words have touched your heart, please share an Amen in the comments. Join us on this extraordinary journey by following our channel and becoming part of something truly meaningful. Your time, attention, and support have meant everything to us.